Howdy there, Internet people. Internet personality with the best hair here.
Scott. Damn it.
I'm Robert.
I'm Jake.
I'm Scott.
And I'm Dan. You gotta go the other way sometimes.
So we've decided, finally, in our extended summer of sequels, where one person to the next, we're going to watch movies that way. Ultimately, to make it to one very specific movie, Hook.
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 Bob Hoskins' original. Hook.
Hook.
Also, Bob Hoskins is in this movie.
That's why we're watching it. Not so much Hook itself, even though I do have a little bit of a Peter Pan complex going.
There you go.
And I do look a lot like Rufio from the movie. So it works pretty well.
Rufio's what?
Retired self. How's that?
Like Rufio look how he looks now?
Well, yeah, probably. I mean, he's what, like my dad's age. So
And presumably aged very well.
he's probably aged well. But I could imagine he's got a little punch and probably a whole lot of personality. A lot like me. No, you don't think so?
Well, I meant the whole personality thing.
Oh.
Just enough tummy to love.
I like it. So with that, we'll guide us in nice and slow to sync this audio track up to your copy of Hook. We've rented it on YouTube.
The YouTubes.
It's the best. You get it in high def. It's like $3-4. It's great. It works well, Leon, for whatever we're doing. So you'll go ahead and play your copy. Pause this audio track when prompted. You'll go ahead and play your copy of Hook right at the 21-second mark when the TriStar logo fades. Not just fades to black, but it'll actually cut to a slightly darker black. That's when you know the TriStar logo's done. That's when you're going to want to unpause this audio track at the 21-second mark. So again, pause this audio track when prompted. Play your copy of Hook. When the 21-second mark hits, right when the TriStar logo fades from black to slightly darker black, you'll restart this audio track and you'll be all good to go. So go ahead and pause this audio track in 3, 2, 1, pause. And we're back!
TriStar Pictures presents. I gotta beat you. An album entertainment production.
Oh, I knew you were going to do that.
Robert wins every time. You gotta.
He's quick with a draw.
Yeah.
Something about that raised on maple syrup thing.
And poutine.
You and your
Look
poutine.
at that little mouth breather.
Poutine sucks.
Someone should smack her.
Why do they all have their mouths open?
These kids are stupid. We've done a couple of Peter Pans, right? At least one. The newest Peter Pan?
Oh, the
With the little
one?
Indian boy? No. The live action one.
Oh, Wendy?
Remember that? Was it called Wendy?
Wasn't it?
Yeah, it's like Wendy and Pan.
Or was it Pan?
Well, whatever it was awful.
One
The
of-
kid
one
was
of
too
them.
young.
There's too many.
He should have been older, a little beefier, a little more built.
Yeah, it's disappointing.
Look at that. A girl pretending to be a boy.
The audacity. On stage in front of people, how could they?
What is this? The 1800s?
All right.
I never noticed until you guys pointed out that Pan right here was a fucking girl. I never noticed the braid.
You probably haven't seen this since you were a child. And it's just like, you know.
No, I watched this movie.
You're like, I watched it 2 weeks ago.
I will
Within
say
6
that
years.
this is the first Robin Williams movie that I have watched since his passing.
All right. I kept saying we should do that Bicentennial Man, but apparently I'm the only one who likes to make fun of that movie.
I don't know. I had never seen that. It came out before my time.
I don't know how I know that one. Bicentennial Man. He's a robot.
Should we disclose what our next movie will be?
Is it Bicentennial Man?
No. They'll have to wait till the end. Surprise them.
Surprise him? It sounds like it's going to be a surprise for me, too. Because I don't remember. It's fine. I'll remember. I haven't forgot one yet. What? Dune
Toys!
2?
It's toys!
Oh, Dune 2?
It's toys.
Oh, I was thinking we should do that original Dune movie. You know, the weird one with Sting in it?
Yeah.
To get ready for Dune 2. Because that's about to come out. Dune 2? You remember that?
It's like, I hate all these long movies. Oh, yeah, also Dune.
Well, this movie's 2:22. We haven't watched a short movie since we started.
I know.
Rambo 3, First Blood Part 2. I think was the shortest movie we watched. It was 126 minutes.
So what does he do? Why does he have all these yes men starting?
I think he's in acquisitions, right?
Oh, no, I think you're right.
Because he's a pirate.
Don't fuck this up, Jack.
Oh, Dune's shorter than this movie. The 84 one?
There you go. Wouldn't it have been great if that was an actual gun?
Oh, man, imagine working in this office and having to do this, like...
Every day. You're a real cut-up, boss.
Yeah. You just have to placate him because he just acts like a jackass.
I hope he does. Is that J.K. Rowland's? Is he married to J.K. Rowland's?
You didn't know that? I don't know.
It's good to see her getting some work. What's wrong with his lips?
He's kind of got Down syndrome.
He actually does. He is a special potato, huh?
He is a special potato.
This is a hell of a little league where they're like calling pitches and shit and not just throwing the ball as hard as they can.
Well, it's got to be like Beverly Hills or something, right?
Oh, like
Robin Williams got
athletes.
a sweet job. That looks like the
Why
California
would you swing
Hills.
at that?
Yeah, it was way high.
What a dumb shit.
Well, that was also across the chin too. That was in the batter's box for sure.
What? Batter's box?
Yeah,
No
that's
way.
the box where they stand.
Yeah, but you also have to hit above the knees
No, he's saying it
and
was
below
too
the
close as
shoulders.
well.
I'm saying, yeah, that was a shot at the boy.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Right on time. Missed it all.
He probably should.
Everyone's going. You couldn't tell from traffic.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Oh, the parking was so easy. Yeah, that's probably a dead giveaway.
No one bothered to clean up. What a bunch of pricks. The guy just abandoned his popcorn machine. He's like, fuck this job.
I'm not cleaning any of this.
Look at this Date Nut Baseball League. What does that mean?
You know,
You know.
It is pan as shit.
Huh. Pan Am. Get it?
Like sexually ambiguous.
No, Peter.
What?
Yeah, Peter Pan.
Who's that?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What are we watching again?
It's like playing cards with my sister's kids.
We're doing Who Framed Roger Rabbit? First Class.
It's very obviously fire.
Look at that. 3 seats across. They each get their own aisle. That's got to be pretty nice. Their own row.
I would beat that kid.
You were probably allowed to smoke on planes at this time, right?
Probably.
No.
Starts trying to intentionally smash the window. You psychopath little shit.
But you really want me to watch you lose? You want to see disappointment in my eyes?
Did he have another baseball? Did he give it back to him?
He probably did pull out another one.
Where did he have it?
Is that fake snow?
They're in New York.
New York.
Jolly old New York.
What do you mean, sort of?
What? Take the gum out. What's going on? Bullshit.
The fuck?
Do you even bother to relearn their names before showing up? Christ.
He just leaves the door open. What an ass.
He lives a different kind of life.
I guess.
Get the door! No wonder his wife's so scared.
So is that's Wendy's daughter.
You think they're going to show the dog's grave? Remember Danny or whatever, the dog?
That'd be pretty good.
No home will take him. Yeah, the only orphan nobody ever wanted. Toodles.
Aww.
Okay, so how long was this before Harry Potter?
Oh, there's the mother figure I once made out with.
Shit.
I don't know. When did Harry Potter come out?
Well, look at how old she looks in this. She looks older in this than she does in fucking Harry Potter.
It's a different woman.
That's McGonagall. That's
mean, like,
Dumbledore.
From The Simpsons? McGonagall!
No. Professor McGonagall?
I don't think so.
From... Have you ever seen Harry Potter?
No. I told you I have not seen all of Harry Potter. I may have seen
She's the
the
female
Emperor's
teacher.
Stone, or the
Emperor got his groove back?
something. What was the first one? Sorcerer's Stone.
Well, if you're in England, it's the Philosopher's Stone. But I guess that's probably copywritten or something stupid here in America. So they call it the Sorcerer's Stone.
I don't think you can copyright the Philosopher's Stone.
You know, Apple tried to copyright rounded corners. So...
What?
I'm pretty sure because of how...
Did you say rounded corners?
Yeah, I did. So I'm pretty sure because of our stupid copyright laws, you could probably... Nowhere else in the world could you do it, but here in America.
Isn't a square with rounded corners just a circle?
Well, no. I guess it depends on how rounded the corners are.
Even if they're not that rounded, it would still be a circle.
No.
An object with no corners is a circle. Right?
No, I don't think that's right. I think a round object or something is...
An oval is still a circle.
This is fascinating.
Is it? You're missing the movie.
Can you hear me?
I was actually fascinated by what Robert was doing.
I'm
He's looking at pictures of
Maggie
McGonagall.
Smith, yeah. Apparently born in 1934.
She
No
definitely
way.
looks at
There's no way she was in...
Harry Potter.
Yeah.
That's her right there.
Yeah, that's her.
What?
Yeah.
How the fuck old was she?
That's what I'm saying. She looks older in this than she does in the Harry Potter movies. I definitely would have hit McGonagall for sure.
Yeah. Oh, it flipped away, but yeah, it's her.
Huh. She's got to be dead now, though, right?
I assume they
sure.
put her in old lady makeup, almost.
New York.
Oh, yeah, they had to.
Sister Act?
Yeah, if she was
She's
old
the
nun-
hot nun from Sister Act?
That'd be funny. There is one, at least. Hot nun.
She's the hot mistress from Harry Potter?
It's funny that they did a really good job on aging her up in this.
She's the hot granny from
Because, I mean, she looks... In this, she looks like she does in Harry Potter.
They said she was 80 in this. Like, the Wendy or whatever, supposed to be 80.
And so and she would have been, what, like 60 in this. Actually, right?
I have no idea. When did this come out?
She was born in the 30s. This came out in 90-something or other.
I'm getting all choked up.
Ooh, you know what we could do? Do. Pretty Woman. I was going to try and do the song, but I forgot how it goes.
Joe, walk on by.
Because it's got...
I was going to say the hot nun.
Oh, shit.
yeah.
Sister Act? We go Sister Act, and then it's got one of the witches from that...
Hocus Pocus.
Hocus Pocus? Oh, shit.
Yeah, I'd let that hot nun step on me.
Yeah. Which one?
All three.
The
Pick
one with
one.
the Hobbit?
Pick one.
Yeah, right?
Kathy and Jimmy with her Peggy Hill voice.
I'd let her finger my butt.
Back when Whoopi
Oh, yeah.
Goldberg was attractive.
Yeah. Who has alopecia of the eyebrows, if you ever did notice.
No, I didn't. I thought that was just a 90s thing. Mm-hmm. You know, in a 90s kind of world. She's glad she's got her girls. They did a great
Quickly, before
job
you start
on making her
speeding
look
people.
all old and decrepit.
Yeah. She's 60 and well-aged, and they made her look 80-something.
Yeah.
Did you hear that $5 billion deal that just fell apart, bitch? And that's in like 91 money? It's like defense budget spending money in 91. Oh,
I'll
shit.
do that with the millions of dollars I'll have in 3 days.
Ooh.
Oh, she's getting a black eye for sure.
Yeah. 5 across the eye.
I don't know. This young J.K. Rowling is really doing it for me. I like her fake British accent, her big Jewish nose.
Considering they're having an argument, her destruction of property in certain regions in the United States would be considered spousal abuse.
Domestic abuse for sure.
Yeah.
Peter?
Millions of dollars!
It's a $5 million deal. Thousands of families were depending on this. You don't know what this is going to do to the union. All those retirees. Shut up, bitch. You don't understand.
People are going to be committing suicide over this.
How long would you wait for somebody to answer the phone?
Well, cell phones, were a novelty back in the day.
Expensive.
Oh, you charge by the minute, too.
Yeah, so...
Overseas?
So if you're sitting there overseas and
I
you're
really
like,
charge
hello,
the shit out of it. Yeah.
Peter, are you messing with me?
Peter?
Hello?
You really want to run your bill up, don't you, Peter? It's like $10
And
a
his
minute.
bill. Because it charged both people for the calls, didn't it?
He's probably calling from the office phone.
Oh, landline. That's a good idea.
Yeah, his office, too. You saw how many employees he had. Obviously, it was one of them, right?
Yeah. Is this as loud as it gets?
I
What are we
don't
watching
know.
again?
Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Yep, there you are. Oh, hey, that's better. You hit the volume.
Yeah, well, fucking Leon over here. Oh, I forgot to plug in the headphones. I just thought the movie was quiet.
One time. Well,
and then how about the 2 times we had to restart?
let's not talk about that.
Thanks for standing up for me, Robert.
Right, Jesus.
Why did she get all dressed up?
They have some sort of thing, right?
I'd give her a pearl necklace.
All right.
Know what I mean? Know what I mean?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
All right.
You're sexually attracted to elderly women.
You walked out. You didn't shut the front door, motherfucker. Come on.
She just grabbed my ass.
So, is that the creepy Dustin Hoffman hanging out?
Or Schmeed, right?
Or Smee? Could be Smee.
Schmeed! Schmeed!
This is Bob Hoskins' finest moment.
Oh,
Smee?
I don't know.
Schmeed!
What is?
It's gotta be Mario Bros.
Ooh. Ooh, there's a fight.
This
We
is
all
Who Framed
three of
Roger
us.
Rabbit.
Huh?
At the same time, saying 1, 2, 3, the best Bob Hoskins movie.
I can only name 3.
Yeah,
That's
three that we've
literally
already
because
named.
we've already watched whatever one we watched.
What are we watching now?
I don't remember.
I thought this was going to be more interesting. I really did. What is we like?
Oh,
20 minutes in.
fuck me, Jesus!
Right? Fuck. We still have more than 2 hours of this.
It's all right. It picks up. This is just a slow.
It
burn.
has to pick up. There's no way it could not pick up. It can only go up from here. He's weird looking.
I'm so much better than you.
Right? $1 billion deal just fell apart because my wife's a bitch. She stole your youth. You were a timeless fairy boy living in a magic realm, literally killing pirates and Indians.
No, not Indians.
Oh, they kill Indians.
No, but
Haven't you ever read the book?
he wasn't killing pirates or Indians.
Oh, he most certainly was.
I thought the Lost Boys were the. No.
No, there's Indians too. There's a tribe of Indians. Was that guy making kissing faces at him?
Yeah.
Racist? Konnichiwa.
Are these all the people that Wendy helped?
And their families.
You think that's old age makeup?
Yeah.
It has to be.
She's just not wearing makeup.
Maybe she's just a heavy smoker.
Got a good facelift?
Oh. She just had a hard life.
Those last 20, pretty rough.
Well, probably lots of horn around.
I can see that.
Jake's teddy bear.
So he's got to be one of the boys. He was the older brother, right? The one with the top hat and the glasses?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, so it just says born here. This bitch is still alive.
Oh.
1934 to almost 90. She's almost 90.
Yeah.
And she's from jolly old Essex.
Does he just have control over
Look at those
things that are
vagina
hooks?
knobs.
What?
I don't like it here.
Why is it shaped like a penis?
Why does it look like a swastika?
A swastika made out of 4 penises.
A swastika made out of black penises?
Oh.
I think that's actually a joke, though.
I hope so. So I'm just legitimately.
No,
doing
like
that.
somebody else's joke. I think I heard that somewhere.
Close the window. I'm old and cold.
I keep saying no closed windows. It's England. They don't even have screens or double pane glass.
Well, there's
Or
no
locks on
insects
the
there.
doors.
They just don't have insects. That must be nice. Or locks on the doors. Hi. American money.
He's just like,
Imagine how strong you would have to be.
to rip a hook through
Yeah.
a door, glass, all sorts of stuff.
How would you call for your kids? How do you like that?
Won't somebody think of the children?
The children are screaming. Wait.
It was a simpler time.
It's like, Granny, I never figured out, why did all your adopted children have massively different accents, even though you've raised them for similar amounts of time?
JAS. What does that stand for?
Mm-hmm. James, Abraham, I don't know.
Is Jass's... That can't be his name, right?
James Hook.
Oh. James is shortened to Hook. Or
Jazz.
Jazz. Alright. Interesting.
I thought it would be his initials.
Yeah, me too.
Jazz.
The cop said it might be some sort of joke.
Just a prank, bro. Come on.
All right.
Hilarious. The children are missing.
The police are just leaving. All right, we're done here.
They're not called police there.
Lorries.
Bobbies.
I like lorries.
That's a truck.
Yeah, it's funny.
Moira? Uh-oh. It's right fucking there. Grab it yourself.
You're actually an immortal little boy.
You were, and then I stole you.
weird you still have a Boston accent there, Peter.
Such a traumatic childhood. I can't remember it.
There's a lot of murder there.
Yeah.
I can't stress this enough. Full-blown ass murder.
I want to pretend he left the lawyer job and became the psychiatrist from Good Will Hunting.
All right.
So when he's talking about growing up in an orphanage with Will, and he's like, yeah, I had the shit beat out of me too. He cut to Wendy, and she's just like, put down the sword, Peter.
Yeah, cut to Peter, like, standing over a gutted Indian. Just blood splatter on him, giving her a wicked look.
Not even the right kind of Indian, too.
Oh, that poor sheik. You cut him real bad there, Peter. What's wrong with you, Peter? You're a monster. A beautiful monster.
They did a really good job with making her old.
She does look old as shit. Look at how hairy he is.
Oh, yeah, he's a monster.
They shave him up in this. Remember? Because, like, the kids paint him and he's, like, completely hairless. But look at how much hair he has at this point in the movie.
Yeah, just coming out of his shirt.
Yes. She does that crooked eye thing pretty good. What are you looking at, Granny? Yo, Peter Pan. The blood on your hands, Peter.
So much blood.
He cut off Captain Cook's hand and fed it to the croc. That's why Captain Hook actually has a hook for a hand. He kills pirates and Indians. Have you ever heard the song Why's the Red Man Red?
No?
It's from the original animated Peter Pan movie.
I'll bet you that's not in there anymore.
Oh, it's bad. It's bad. Well, I mean, only if you think racism is bad, I guess.
Yeah, well, Robert, we know how he feels.
Hey, well, don't even.
The natives deserved what they got.
Yeah.
They're just getting that.
They're just digging up
there.
all those Canadian fucking Indian schools. And you're
Yeah.
finding all those mass graves. Unreported indigenous children. Why would so many children die?
You think...
How
just-
bad are you
yeah,
as a teacher?
Yeah.
Jesus. Fucking Canada. Not that we're any better here, but still. It's fun to say. Fucking Canada.
Fucking Canada.
So they cast Julia Roberts' crazy niece to be Peter Parker's mom in the next Spider universe.
Alright, how old's Spider-Man in this one?
Unborn.
Alright.
Okay, so they're going real young.
Yeah.
Young Spider-Man. This is a pixie cut I really get behind, too. She's hot as fuck in this.
Yeah, she's hot.
Look at how hairy your arms are. Oh no. Oh no. She's gonna have all the down.
I think it's her voice that bothers me, as this role specifically.
Oh man, no way.
She just doesn't sound like a fairy. I don't know what a fairy should sound like, but
I don't know, a little high pitcher,
kinda.
maybe a little twinkle.
Oh, a little effect. Kind of like
something
that.
like that, yeah. Because that's Tinkerbell doesn't even talk in the original. She only makes Tinkerbell
Yeah,
noises.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's why they call her Tinkerbell. Did that mean you just killed a fairy?
Yeah. And the award goes to...
I think she won an Oscar for this.
What?
This is right after Pretty Woman, too.
Oh, shit. Now they got her up. I'll look that.
Alright.
I'll look that up. I was curious how tall she is. 5'8".
Alright.
Yeah, that's hot.
It's a tall height for a woman? It's
No,
like an
5
inch above
foot?
average?
5'8". That's 3 average.
That's a
3
little
inches
tall for a
higher
woman.
than average. Yeah.
Conspiracy theory. Ooh, we can go a totally different direction.
Pretty Woman 1990, Hook 91.
I told you. I don't think I've ever seen Pretty Woman all the way through.
Oh, it's fantastic.
I'm trying to remember it. I only remember the beginning. And I'm going back far. Like, I was a young child.
Yeah. She plays Charlotte.
How
in
young were you
Charlotte's
when it came
Web.
out?
I wasn't even born when it came out. When I watched it, I mean, I probably couldn't have been more than 4 or 5 years old.
I wasn't yet a glint in my father's eye.
Yeah. For real. I actually have a story about this. I was saving it for it. It involves my dad. But I'll wait till it gets there.
Second star to the right.
Oh, straight on till morning.
Oh, because they're in love.
Yeah, until they realize they're flying and then they fall over and die.
She was actor for a whole year before she got her first big role. Or a big movie, Mystic Pizza. Pretty Woman. She had only been acting for 3 years.
Huh.
She did some big ones. Steel Magnolia?
That's
Never heard of that.
That's huge. Mystic Pizza was too.
I've never heard of that one either.
I said she was only acting for a year before.
Well, no, I know, but it just surprises me, like, right off the bat. She's got, like, all of these good movies. Sleeping with the Enemy was huge, too. I guess she did a fuck ton of stuff. Mary Riley.
Watch Conspiracy Theory.
Erin Brockovich.
Runaway Bride was probably a bigger movie, right? No. 7.4 versus 5.6.
Yeah, Erin Brockovich was big.
The Mexican, I remember watched that one. Ocean's 11. Yeah.
A lot more pirates
For
than I thought there'd
breakfast.
be.
Fish?
It's pretty stagnant looking water.
Why did you drop me here, of all places?
I guess they don't like our money.
Yeah. He's old as shit.
And that guy's dead.
I don't get the reference.
Here I come to save the day.
Perfect, Mighty Mouse.
No, you don't remember that?
No. The fuck was that from?
All right. Yeah.
Arr. Look at this poor little boy. Give me the hook. Oh, there he is. You did it, Bob.
You did it.
These ridiculous prostitutes.
Jake's prostitutes.
There's only 6 women in all fucking Neverland.
They're so kid-friendly, these prostitutes.
Yeah, but you really get a feel for what they are, huh? I missed the name of the place. I wonder if there was like a funny name or something to it. Name of the whorehouse in Hook.
What was the name of the whorehouse in Super Mario Brothers?
Was there a whorehouse? I remember there's a porn theater.
Oh, porn theater.
And that was just Koopa Kino.
That's right. If there was a whorehouse, that wouldn't be kid-friendly.
Well, this is supposed to be kid-friendly, right? There's definitely a whorehouse in this.
Yeah.
These sets.
I know, no CGI. Actual fucking sets. That's amazing.
It was a simpler time.
Actual sets or
What was that?
paintings. But either way, there's artistry. That, well,
Me.
I'm not denying CGI is an artistry. It's just different kind. I like the practical.
Practical's fantastic. I'll bet you it's far cheaper to build all that than it was to CGI, you know.
Yeah, they made this movie a lot cheaper relatively than the last Peter Pan movie. I bet. And I bet you that thing was full of CGI.
Yeah.
The little dance he does.
I like it.
Hip thrust, hip thrust, hip thrust.
Yeah, I mean, that's really, you get that down, that's all you need. What about those eyebrows?
I want a mustache like that. What do you think?
I think you could do that. You could, didn't you already have a mustache like that? Maybe not quite so hooked, but you were trying. What do you like this outfit? I don't know about the tights, but I definitely like that jacket.
That hat.
The hat helps.
The tri-corner hat is
I
fancy.
like the whole, like I said, I'm not a
AF.
big fan of the tights, but the rest of the outfit's really rocking. I'd sport that. Maybe not so much fluff on the hat.
Is that-
But... What's up?
That's pretty much just a dress then, right?
It's like a long coat.
But which is a dress.
No, it's specifically a long coat.
There's tight.
Otherwise-
He's wearing tights under it though, right?
Yes. No, it doesn't matter what you're wearing under it. A coat's a coat. He could be wearing nothing under it, like I do with my coat, and it's still a coat. It
Yeah,
doesn't
and it's
magically.
creepy as fuck.
It doesn't magically become a dress once you take your pants off. Otherwise,
This scene's so funny.
he's got a pretty smooth boat too.
Yeah.
See, this is actually that one woman from the
Tracy Ullman.
No, she's famouser than that. I don't remember her name though. You ever watch the old live action 101 Dalmatians? She played Cruella Duville. The boo box. Not the boo box.
She
This is
tells
pretty
a funny
fucked up
story where one of the people on set didn't realize she was actually a woman and got
Yeah.
interested in her kind of romantically. And she didn't know how to break it to her.
I just don't understand why they just dressed a woman up like that. They do a lot of weird stuff with women in this.
See, that's a good way to hang on to kids.
In a net?
Make sure they're not wandering off and causing trouble.
Maggie Smith with 56 in chief on this.
All right. That's the old woman?
Yeah. Glenn Close.
There you go.
Yeah. As an ad pops up. Glenn Close. No.
See? This is how hardcore it is. He took Peter's hand, and he almost gutted fucking Peter Pan or whatever.
All right.
And Tiger Lily was the Indian.
That's the Indian girl? The
Yeah.
Indian, the chief's daughter?
Yeah. She's like a huge part in the new one. The shitty new one with Wendy.
Yes. And she's old. See, that's the thing. They should have made Peter Pan older.
Yeah.
That's the issue. Because they make him like 9,
Yeah.
and it's weird that all these girls are into him.
Yeah.
But you make him like 14, 15.
I say even 16.
Yeah, like a like a beefy 15.
Well, make him 16. Wendy then kind of maybe dulls on him or like makes eyes at him, but he's like just completely past that, and he's like a really immature kind of 16. But it's still like right before he's gonna go back or whatever. You know, he's after 3,000 years. Even in this time, maybe you still age a little bit. You know?
See, that was a gun.
What kind of gun was that, Dan?
Oh, it was
Some sort of blunderbuss.
That was not a blunderbuss.
I already forgot what a blunderbuss was again. You said it shoots any bullets?
Any
You just put any bullet in there and you just
could
fucking-
put rocks.
I don't think you got this
Silverware.
right. Why do you keep saying silverware?
Because they literally would do that.
See, I didn't know his name was Banning. I thought it was Panning or something. But it's Banning. So this, the whole, I guess, since the first time I watched it.
Is that what the subtitle said?
Yeah, Banning, not
Yeah.
Panning.
Yeah.
Because
I also thought it was panning.
I'm saying. Do you see this thing they're having on the bottom every once in a while? Okay, it's kind of stopped. But, do you see those little squares?
Yeah, I do see that.
Yeah.
It's,
Our streaming version has a little weird thing going on.
well, in the blackness or whatever.
Is it only when we talk? No.
Hello!
Is it only when Dan talks?
Ah!
No, it's random.
Hello!
So, yeah, shut up, Robert.
If only it were that easy. Here it is. You just get to literally disappoint your children just in front of everybody. Just jump to it. They're not kidding, too. His wife was tall as shit. Gentrified. This is way ahead of its time. It's all trans and fucking progressive and shit. Gentrification.
Huh?
Uh huh. Considered a shotgun.
Scrap iron,
Number of
rocks,
lead balls.
wood.
Smaller than before.
They do have blunderbuss pistols.
please, Dad, I don't want to die by being killed
Yeah.
by a pirate.
You don't even know what pirates do to little boys out here.
There's a reason the Lost Boys hate him so much, Dad.
Kill them all? It's pretty hardcore.
Well, sharpen this hook.
Okay, at this point, this photo is still like 20 years old. But that's what young her looked like.
This is what the little girl grew up into?
Yeah. Well, 20 years ago.
She probably stopped acting then. Got knocked up and had some kids.
Well, this is what's called Amber Scott photos. I don't know if it's the same one.
That does not
Couldn't
look
be.
like the same woman.
Yeah.
Just some Instagram chick who's more popular than her.
That looks more like her.
It's like her daughter. Look at how much beard he has. You see how high that comes up on his face? Alright, so this was actually the part I was talking about. So my father, when he was younger, lived in California. He was a aspiring musician, I guess, and some sort of graphic designer, but he was trying to make it in like a band. So he lived in California, and he dated one of these chicks, the one with the red hair. So he used to always make me watch this, and he would tell me the story.
Legit?
Legit. This is what he said. So I don't know how true it is, but this is what he told me when I was a kid.
This is at least the woman who's willing to lie about wanting or having had a relationship with.
Yeah, right?
It's like, I don't want to name names, but one time someone was like, I used to know Emma Stone in high school. We used to date. I'm like, oh, okay.
All right, I'd lie about
Was it
dating.
Scotty?
He just said he didn't want to tell. So
Damn.
that's what he told me.
Those are some nice mermaids.
Yeah, they're... And see, it makes sense when the mermaids are into him, too. If he's like a beefy 15. Speaking of, like a full-ass set that they build, imagine this. The Lost Boys encampment or whatever.
Well, that whole thing. Some of it is a matte painting, obviously.
But there's a lot to this set.
Yeah.
And they even show some pretty wide shots. So, like I said, I bet this was a huge-ass set. I'm surprised they didn't make this a thing at Disneyland or something.
That would have been cool.
I like how she beat him back here and fell asleep.
She didn't rescue him?
I think she thought he died. It was a weird cut. Nothing about this seems safe.
So how long do you think that it's been for the Lost Boys?
30, 40 years? Look at how old Pan is.
And I liked a lot of the Lost Boys. How they have, like, outfits and stuff from various times.
Yeah.
Like, one of them looked like they could be from the 30s. One of them maybe, like, more recently. Or the kid with the New Yorker accent.
The greaser kid.
Here he is.
Is this how you got your middle name?
This is how I got my nickname for sure. Do you think this is... Am I named after Rufio? No, that can't be true. I have to talk to my mom. He was so cool. He just had like a full-ass sword in his pants.
The 60s Boy Scout troop kids. I never noticed those.
They just get kids from fucking anywhere.
I wonder if they're lost boys.
Oh,
They literally just got lost.
And these are probably kids that got like kidnapped and murdered, right? And then they just end up in Neverland instead of going to hell or whatever because of all the sodomy.
So this is purgatory?
No, this is probably just where. Yeah, okay, that's fine. We'll call it purgatory, but it's probably just where they send all the despoiled boys. Probably get strangled and thrown in a river. Wake up in Neverland.
Tink, where are you?
She fell asleep again.
It's been a long night.
She's a heavy drinker.
I don't remember him having his midriff showing though. The fuck? I don't know. I'd probably have sex with a flower. They seem soft and nice. Huh. Skateboarding. What was this, 91? This is right when skateboarding came out.
I don't think that's accurate.
You think they've been skateboarding since the 50s?
Late 70s.
I mean, Robin can do it. Anyone can. A wall.
This is like me the first time I ever rode a skateboard. Except I didn't catch it.
That's like the game they play in the Battle Angel Alita.
This movie inspired a lot of things. My love of fairies. My never wanting to grow up.
My fear of hairy people.
Especially guys that hang out with a bunch of young boys. See? Rufio's like a beefy 15. You can see falling in love with a guy like that. Oh, he's so dreamy.
Okay, Charlie Corsmo here. Assistant Professor of Law and U.S. Director of Canada U.S. Law Institute.
Alright.
Canada? Is that... You knew that, right? Because you're Canadian?
You just brought this up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why he wanted to
He's
watch
a
Buck.
national treasure.
Just so he could shoehorn that fact in. He's a fellow Canadian.
He's also 5'8".
Alright. So he's probably lying. He's probably 5'5".
Born in Fargo. Why is he working in Canada?
Well, he works for the American-Canadian relation.
Oh, they just say Canada, U.S. first. So he's been lying to all the Canadians?
This whole time he's not even Canadian?
They pay him in maple syrup.
So they have a little black boy in the back, done up like a native, so much so that they have him in like a loincloth. I'm pretty sure that's racist. Couldn't get away with that shit today.
Okay, so he quit acting after this, except for one movie, Can't Hardly Wait. He liked the script and wanted to be the nerd. You know, the beer's gone bad, everyone. The
I didn't even know that was him.
That's him.
That's great.
And then after that, he quit again and became a fucking lawyer.
All right. So
Just like his dad.
He did Dick Tracy, this, Can't Hardly Wait, and now he's like the head lawyer between U.S. and Canada. There's a lot of touching in this too. I don't like.
Yeah, he's like a mythical figure to them almost.
I want to.
And he's a dad. It's not like he's a weirdo.
Panda Man.
What about Bob? This is his other movie. So you got to see the kid.
Oh.
The son. Dick Tracy, what about Bob and Hook? So I was going to say you get to see what's his face pick a fight with Dreyfus maybe.
Alright.
Shut up in the back.
It's a pretty smooth captain's fucking sweet.
Well, good to be the king.
Phil Collins was the cop.
What?
The cop.
The one that didn't believe him?
Yeah, that was Phil Collins.
Why does he hate Peter Pan? He made him the man he is today.
Holy shit! The Italian kid that I was pointing out?
Yeah.
That's him in fucking Band of Brothers.
Okay.
He was Joe Toy or whatever.
Huh.
I seem to remember him doing a lot too. He did like Basketball Diaries, I think.
He's a bunch of things. I just never.
You didn't recognize him?
Well, because he's a kid. He's really light skinned.
As
As an adult,
real dark.
I just assume spent more time in the sun. Yeah.
He's Italian. He's got that olive skin complexion.
Yeah, but he's still very light skinned in this. This is his first role.
That's how I know him. Basketball Diaries.
Diaries is Pedro.
Yeah, he's the friend that I think ended up with.
Oh, no, it's Percante, not Toy. Sorry.
I think he ended up with like leukemia in Basketball Diaries.
Shit. 9 out of 10 episodes in Band of Brothers. Probably one of the most prolific characters.
He gets killed right at the end?
I love that joke as a kid. It reminded me of that. Hold me back! Hold me back! Why is no one holding me back? It's like I don't actually want to get in this fight. Come on, what are you doing?
They have an odd relationship, these two.
Well, he's not his best man for nothing.
First officer?
Number one. Whatever, what have you.
Commander?
I don't know that Smee's a commander.
That's the number one position.
He didn't seem like he'd be good at commanding anyone.
You think he's like a Johnson?
Yeah.
Just like a personal assistant?
Mm-hmm.
As opposed to the actual number two?
That's exactly correct, yes. I want eyebrows like that, too.
Well, I mean, your eyebrows are definitely long enough. You could probably do that.
Go fuck yourself. I bet you if I didn't shave them.
I shave. Only my eyebrows.
I'm going over the other actors.
Yeah.
One of the kids in The Lost Boys, he's the one wearing the big top hat.
Okay.
He was also in the movie Witches.
A creepy fucking kids movie.
Yeah.
Kids movie in parentheses.
Is that the one where he gets turned into a mouse or
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
Maybe we should do that.
They redid that movie, and they made it awful.
Yeah.
They turned it into a kids movie.
I heard nothing good about it at all. Toodles is a fucking worker.
Who?
Toodles, the guy who's lost his marbles.
He's old as shit.
Yeah.
Did they put him in old makeup
Andy
too?
Griffith Show. Nope, probably not.
No, he was working in 56.
Does he play Toodles in the animated version? I saw that's a cartoon down
I
there.
don't know. He's in Shirley Temple. Something with Shirley Temple.
Jesus.
So keep that in mind.
Dick Van Dyke.
He's one of the
God
orphans in Little Orphan Annie or whatever.
The girl from Uncle.
The man from Uncle.
He plays both positions?
He plays all the positions.
He plays
The Monkeys.
White
I remember the Monkeys.
And Treacle.
What do you mean the monkeys?
Hey, hey, we're the Monkeys. You don't remember that show?
The show, the monkeys. I do not. I guess I didn't have cable as a kid, so we didn't really have like Nick at Night and stuff.
It was on before the cartoons.
You know, don't celebrate.
Like Saturday morning cartoons.
You are
They would play garbage. And I actually watched a lot of I Dream of Jeannie, Dick Van Dyke,
See, I hated all that.
Mr.
shit.
Ed,
I don't remember. I don't remember watching any of that stuff as a kid.
Gilligan's Island,
Oh, those poor people.
Andy Griffith Show. I watched all that shit.
That kid that's leading the thing. That's him. Ace. The one
Alright.
from Witches.
It was just playing aliens music.
A little Confederate boy?
I saw that.
Oh, do you think he was like killed in the Confederate Wars, like a drummer boy or some shit?
Killed by the cannon?
Yeah.
I still think it's good. More has to do with like, I don't want to say it's straight up sexual assault and murder, but these are little boys that get like kidnapped and raped and then drowned or something. Choke them out and throw them in the garbage. Why did they give him such a big sword?
Oh shit! Toodles is also in Toys.
Owen Owens.
Yeah. So we don't even need to keep going with Robin Williams.
We're skipping Robin Williams, go straight to Toodles. See, look at how hairless he is. Even his arms.
Secret of Nim 2.
He's in The Rats of Nim, or Secret of Nim.
Oh, yeah.
As well as Dick Tracy.
What's the mom's name from the Rats and Nim?
Mrs. Brisby.
Yeah, Mrs. Brisby.
Don't even need to look that shit up.
That awoken something in me as a child.
Yeah, I've typed it into Google a few too many times, if you know what I mean.
You're like, and then Mrs. Brisby.
Yeah.
Look at him. He's hairless. I would keep that picture.
He probably did.
Arthur Mallet, 1927 to 2013. Also 5'8".
That's got to be Hollywood code for something.
5'5". I recognize that guy.
Stud butt.
He aged well.
He was not a worker.
No. He's a magician whose trademark is his smile, just like Julia Roberts.
Same height as Julia Roberts. Also 5'8".
It doesn't say. He's born within 19 days of me. Me.
You're really fucking this kid up. Jesus. You want to cut deep, huh? What is she, like 6?
The maggot. It would have been funny if in all these instances there had been like a mysteriously dressed pirate in the background taking notes.
Cut to him panning the crowd, and there's just like a guy in a trench coat with like a tri-corner.
Oh, see, I wouldn't even go cut to. You would just, when you rewatch it, you would
Oh,
notice it in
he's
the
just
background.
there? Yeah, big.
Like, why is this weird pirate man in the back? Oh, I get it now. The baseball game, there's a guy with the Pirates thing, even though none of the teams are named Pirates.
Yeah, but see, there's no way he's going to recover in 2 days. He's going to be so sore.
Okay, old man.
Uh-oh.
What?
Ah, my hands! You're burning my fucking hands! I like how his midriff is showing. What is wrong with this guy? This movie did a lot of weird things to me as a child.
Did
Now
you
that I look
pretend
back.
to say grace with your friends just to go, Grace! And then start eating?
No.
Because I did that with my friends.
I did start wearing a midriff after. I want to see what they say is smile.
Oh, Gandhi references.
Yeah, that's
Too soon.
Well, I think the movie just came out, right? Early '90s, the actual Gandhi
Could
movie.
be right.
Dustin Hoffman, if I remember correctly.
Oh, these insults. One of them's nearsighted gynecologist.
Oh, there you go.
I didn't remember that.
Oh, I remember that as a kid. Because my parents were like, Dan, you shouldn't be saying that to people.
What do you work by the sense of smell?
Eat me.
See, I thought they were saying panning
Right?
or panny.
I thought you were saying painting.
Yeah, I definitely always heard panning. Oh, you ever watch... It's like a 4chan thing where like, if you ever watch a movie and really want to eat the food, even though so much of it is just like cream.
Yeah,
like
I don't know.
colored
Some of it
creams.
seems weird.
Yeah, but it's still...
I probably would not eat that.
The bird?
That's not a bird.
That's a series of turkey legs.
Yeah.
A pile of turkey legs? That sounds disgusting. The pies do not look good.
It's like cream or something.
It's just a bowl full of vegetables.
Well, they're healthy. They're healthy
All right.
kids. Cheese with your own
Did that
face
say
and
chud butt?
Thud
I
butt.
thought it said thud.
Yeah, it's thud butt.
Thud butt?
Thud butt gets his own wheel of cheese.
That's a lot of cheese.
Huh? Who doesn't like cheese, though?
That's why his ass is so big.
Bangarang!
Popo.
Oh, highly intoxicated.
And we don't even know.
No, the pocket's the little one.
Okay.
Do you think all of their meals end this way?
Probably.
How do you get a name like you don't ask? You should not ask, I guess, right? Oh, the amount she gets covered in should be comical. Like,
Like bigger than her?
yeah.
It would have been better if he sliced it in half and both sides like flew by his face in
slow motion Matrix style.
Slow motion Matrix style.
No, for some reason, I remember the spinning. That stuck with me as a little kid.
It's a good cut.
And I really greatly prefer the cartoon version of the sword. It's a lot shorter, so like maybe something a kid could use easier. And the handguard was a coconut.
I remember that.
I don't.
It's from the
I
cartoon.
like the way he dressed too in that.
It was Peter Pan and the Pirates. It was an unrelated cartoon because it was all, free at that point.
Alright.
I like the original animated one because he's got that, even by Dagger standards, it's really
Oh,
tiny.
yeah. It's somewhere in between those two, but coconut handguard. He really did lose his... Oh, that little gesture always stuck to me as weird.
It's like there's a coach off screen behind Robin Williams, like, do like this, and then and the kid just is literally mimicking somebody off screen, and some girl's wiping hair off her face or whatever, and he just ooh. This kid is what the fuck?
I don't know. It seems so genuine, though.
They really got orphans. All
No,
the pirates are really bikers.
I don't see it as being him being a bad actor. I see him as being maybe a little weird. You know what I mean? It just seemed like a genuine thing. Like he was just asking Peter about his mom.
His double cigars.
Pulls out his pistol.
I like how they just let him run around loose.
She can't go that far.
There's probably not much to it. You saw. It's like one mountain, and then there's busted up into a few different pieces.
I don't remember this. It says in Peter and Wendy, it's stated that when the Lost Boys grow up, Peter thins them out.
That's the book. Yeah, you've never read the book.
He's wicked as
It's
shit.
from 1904. It's stupid.
He's a murderer. A murderer. They're just right there. They could probably shoot cannonballs at the Lost Boys. I wonder what the range is on a cannonball. Probably just a few hundred yards.
One of the kids goes to put the die this one.
Look at how close they are.
Yeah. Now keep in mind, all of them have to walk across that one limb to get to land, because only Peter can fly.
Which seems strange. Because if they could all fly, it would really give them the edge.
Yeah. Well, this story's a little different. In the cartoon, yeah, anyone sprinkled can fly, all the Lost Boys. Oh, that is something I like about the Disney one. How they're all in furry pajamas or whatever.
Yeah. Even in the TV show, they were like that too. One of them was a raccoon, if I remember correctly.
Stab, 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 stab. Oh shit. I thought I was joking. He was literally about to start stabbing the shit out of that kid.
He's a murderer too. You don't get to be the pirate captain. You're pretty hardcore. He's actually killed at least one person, 2 people. We'll say the Boo Box died too.
Yeah, Boo Box, and the guy got shot through the checkbook.
Yeah.
Check with a Q-U-E. Which is an embarrassing mistake to make when you're talking to other adults and like arguing with them. I'm like, pull out your checkbook, CHECK. Like, that's not the type. That's not the right check.
Wrong check.
Yeah, wrong check, you idiot. Fuck. Even then, you're arguing with other old individuals because it's like you cut to like anyone who's under 30, like, what the fuck's a check?
What's a check? I was going to ask, but I didn't want to sound stupid.
No.
But now that you've explained it, which you haven't at all, it makes perfect sense. Like, a check mark? A book full of check marks? He's a good number 2. Smeed's a good Johnson. For every baseball game you missed.
For those inappropriate touches in the night. Yeah, alright. I get that.
Well, let's see. So I'm curious to see how far I've cut. Feel like I'd smack my kid for doing that in public.
This is good form. Poor form is later with Peter, I think.
It's been one day. You really fucked up if your kid turns on you that quick.
Yeah.
I want to read the original Peter Pan book.
Now it's long.
It sounds dark as fuck.
It is pretty dark.
Yeah.
It's child dark, but like old child dark.
It's been adapted so far from what you know of it. It's basically just kind of a different story.
Apparently, Peter Pan hated adults so much, or grown-ups so much, that I guess there's a saying in Neverland that every time you breathe, an adult dies. So he would hide in his tree and he would breathe intentionally fast.
I'm telling you,
try and kill as many grown-ups as possible.
Yeah, it's like it's a sexual thing. Like these poor boys.
Did you read it?
You read it. You know me. There's few things I haven't read.
Yeah. There's not a movie he's not read.
That's true. Seriously, Jay?
Seriously.
All right.
I remember that from a kid as well. Proud.
Whoa! You see her take great joy in taking that hook off.
Why would you feel the need to take the hook off?
He's got a different one he puts on.
It's the baseball hook or whatever?
Yeah, the baseball
glove.
I like this very Into the Dragon.
Oh, are they doing like drunken baseball where you put your head down to the tee?
I think they're literally just drunk.
Alright.
Because they're pirates. His first baseball game.
I schedule everything around my work time.
It's good to be the king.
I'm just watching this fucking Don't Ask Kid and like Game of fucking or Band of Brothers. Like holy shit.
He's got the moves.
Right? He's got a rocket for an arm, too.
He still gets it past him, too.
Well, you know, he wasn't very good at baseball. He literally lost the big game for his whole team. That was how the movie started.
He's stealing the base, bam. Oh, no, this is the poor form part.
Poor form is when he's fighting Peter.
Oh, I mean, he just did there, too.
He said bad form.
Oh, okay. I like the old-timey font they got
It
going.
just said puss.
I like the note that they left, and it had like a P and a big square, and it was all fancy. McGaggy?
It just says puss.
Yeah.
Imagine if he had thrown a curveball, he'd still miss, right?
Yeah.
Because this is a fastball coming up.
And it never came down.
He said Jack very clearly.
He
not
said
yet.
Jay!
Huh. I remember that being timed differently. I remember Robin started to shout, "Marge!" and then the pirate started faster or louder than him.
Huh.
And he kind of interrupted him. I remember this movie so well. I've watched it 300 times as a kid.
Yeah, I don't know how many times I watched it as a
Yeah,
kid.
like I said, I haven't seen it since I was a child.
He's still got a bunch of makeup on.
I thought he had a parrot on his shoulder. It was like some plume on his hat.
Gotta fly. One of my friends when I was a kid used to do this very thing. Climb up to great heights and go, "Gotta fly!" and then jump off of them, belly flop onto the fucking ground. Shit was
my
insane.
legs. Someday. The confidence.
Falls down, face down into a very tiny puddle.
He's drowned in 2 inches of water.
Yep.
I have a feeling I'd be like my own worst enemy.
I think your shadow would be a bigger dick
for
than
sure.
you.
And then it'd be like, oh, okay. And you fall in there and you get stuck, and then your shadow's like laughing at you.
Just
You're
pointing.
so stupid. It's like, but you're my shadow if I die. Oh, shit. Oh, you didn't think that one through, did you? I'll go get Tink. That made a weird noise.
Huh. He was crawled in through like a fireplace.
No. I liked your outfit before. I do like your hair better like this, though.
Is he hitting on her?
He's about to. So how tall was he? 5'8"?
Oh,
She
Robin?
said she was 5'8" too?
I never looked at Robin's height. Good old Dustin Hoffman gets first billing on IMDb.
Oh, he's still alive. Give him a break.
5'7". He's an inch shorter.
He says 5'7".
Mr. Williams.
She's kind of pig-faced, huh? I never noticed the upturned nose before. Maybe it's just a weird angle. I like how he's perving on her granddaughter. It's like, Jesus. Blood runs hot in this Wendy's family, huh? He's been sleeping with generations of them.
He's like, I remember fingering Wendy's grandma. Even though that's the same one who adopted him, like that's nothing about this makes sense.
Yeah.
It does not make sense.
You're gonna sleep with my granddaughter, just like you slept with me. Wait, what?
Well,
oh shit! No, it couldn't.
What you
No.
mean? You mean his wife is also his daughter?
Oh no! How could it be? No!
Oh Jesus! Now my childhood's ruined.
Oh God! Why? Why are all these stories like this?
How did none of the Lost Boys ever find this? Literally, it's been 30 years at least.
It would require you to pull aside some random foliage and
Maybe they just
poke a
leave it
letter.
alone. That's supposed to be a young Robin Williams.
He's not hairy enough.
Right. The blonde hair and blue eyes ain't doing it. This is a bad mom. That is a goofy looking kid. Pigeon attack!
They'll stop coming.
You didn't ran away. Your mom was neglecting you.
Yeah. And still? Because, like, she should have been taken. Guess what, Wendy? See, he's such a jerk.
When your shadow doesn't even like you.
Oh shit, look who it is!
Gwyneth Paltrow.
A young Gwyneth Paltrow. Like I said, the blood runs hot in Wendy's family.
No, it can't be.
Oh, it is.
That's Gwyneth Paltrow.
Yeah.
Peter!
Oh, look at her. She looks good with short hair. Oh shit, she got old quick. ah!
You're ugly.
See, she was sleeping with him when she was 20. shit. No, don't do it.
Okay, yes, Gwyneth Paltrow, young Wendy.
Wait, do you think we were lying?
Yes.
Or mistaken. Probably
No,
more
lying. Lying.
Just
Actually
straight
trying
lying?
to trick me.
Jesus.
You left that door open.
Yeah, because I hate you.
This is all your fault.
Sorry. I didn't think anyone would be bothered by the light, I guess.
I'm always bothered by the light.
Darkness imprisoning me.
You merely adopted the light.
The Glen Close pirate, his name is Gutless. And they have the name for the prostitutes.
Oh, okay, let's hear it.
No, I meant the actress's names.
Oh, not the prostitute's name?
Yeah. It was Randy C.
That sounds like a prostitute's name.
No.
You didn't notice the old lady prostitute?
No.
Oh, she's also not one of those not a teen movie things. Not another teen movie.
Oh.
She does the makeout scene. That's horrifying.
That's actually, as far as those spoof movies go, is really good.
It is,
It's
yeah.
like the first one or whatever.
Oh, it's up there.
I meant like when they started redoing them all.
Yeah.
You know, like that new generation of spoof
Yeah.
movies. It was like the first one they did. And it's got a lot of famous people in it, and it's done really well. That scene. I even like the girl in it. Because she plays like the bad girl or whatever.
Yeah,
But
she
she's
just wants
fucking
to
raunchy.
Yeah, she gets shit on her chest or whatever.
All I want is for some guy to want to shit on my chest. How it ends.
I can't believe no man has ever told you they want shit on your chest.
She's super hot too.
Oh yeah, she's nice.
Who
She's a
is?
nice looking lady.
The
girls have
sister and
Shit up on. I'll look her up.
she keeps trying to sleep with her brother.
Well, her brother is Chris Evans from
Yeah,
Captain
he's
America?
Captain America.
Captain.
This Mia Krishner.
Okay. Told you she's hot. Huh. You know, this movie isn't quite as entertaining as I remember.
So she was just who was it?
Oh, look at they're dancing. Hey, I dance like that.
Yeah.
How much of my life has been influenced by this fucking movie?
Apparently all your dance moves.
yeah.
Right? My
makes it-
sense
Your
of style.
hatred for authority and...
I never wanted to grow up.
yeah. When did he have this wardrobe change?
When he started flying.
Yeah, he found his outfit that still fit him because he never grew up.
Bangarang.
Wait, was that the sword with the?
No.
Was that Peter's old sword?
That is Peter's old sword, yes. You saying it is a coconut hilt?
I think I noticed that.
Does it really? I think it might. That looks
It
like a
does.
coconut
No
hilt.
shit.
I never noticed that before.
I didn't either.
He's already kind of, dude. That's unnecessary.
It's like his best friend. Bangarang.
Except now he's old.
Yeah, right.
He's not any taller than Rufio. Let's not draw attention to it.
Rufio's a badass. I still want to dress like that.
Do you want to wear crop tops?
Well, maybe not the crop top.
Don't
I don't think I can pull it off. But I definitely want to do that for Comic-Con next year. A Rufio costume. 2020, I was actually going to do a Rufio costume. And it was perfect timing because Rufio was going to be at Comic-Con. He was doing the tour, but then...
Instead you went as gay road warrior?
No, it got canceled because of COVID.
Oh, that thing.
I just happened to have assless chaps, and I had my hair in a red mohawk anyway. So, since I already had it all, I did the gay biker punk from Mad Max, yes. Unrelated to Comic-Con, though.
Sorry.
They wouldn't let me in with the chaps on.
Yeah, that's right.
What were you going to say?
Like, I get why the kids would forget, like, the intoxicating thing in Neverland, but he's forgetting who he is. You know what I mean? That's weird.
What the shit is she doing?
Getting big. Where's that light coming from, Tink? Really?
Did she grant wishes?
She's gonna make out with him.
She's going to try.
It almost feels like she's adopting a weird accent. The biggest stuff I've ever had to have it. Like, almost like a southern accent.
She's pretending to be American.
Oh, I think that's worth risking it all.
I don't know. A young Tinkerbell.
Yeah. Apparently, Julie Roberts is actually blonde. She just dyes her hair red and brown.
He could have at least thrown her a bone.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah. It's not like the wife would know or care. You could try to explain it to her.
I slept with a fairy.
Yeah.
And then he's like, "You're gay?"
I did what I had to get our kids back.
I'm not proud of a lot of what I did.
And then it cuts back to Rufio, like, gutted. The poor lost boy, he brained. It's like, oh, shit.
Thud butt, just gutted. Like,
I poisoned that
Testacea.
town.
Yeah. Don't ask, hung from a
Poor
tree.
Tinkerbell.
Yeah, I definitely would have thrown something her way.
I still love this as a kid.
Yeah, this is badass.
Them getting all outfitted in their armor.
Some of this had to do... Me and Jake incorporated some of this shit into our comic book.
Yeah.
The monkeys, the Monkey War.
Monkey Wars.
They had armor a lot like that.
Even though they weren't monkeys, but still.
They were
Were they,
apes.
Jake?
Yeah, apes, mostly. Chimps and gorillas. And
Yeah, alright. You got me. I was hoping he'd go racist with it. For fun.
they were indigenous people.
Oh, is he going to penetrate him a couple times?
That's,
Yeah.
I think, what's about to happen.
Yeah. This poor Katie's like, this better not awaken anything in me.
No wonder he became a lawyer.
Gay rights lawyer. No one, son.
I want those eyebrows.
Moved to Iowa for a year or two.
Yeah, 3 days would be nothing to him. He's 1,000 years old.
So much makeup.
Yeah, a lot of eyeliner.
It's called guy liner.
That's a smooth outfit. I can't get over how smooth that outfit is. I might have to do like a Hook costume.
Dude, that's going to be expensive.
Yeah, I don't really got the legs for it.
Oh, I would go as Smee.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I could pull off a mean Smee,
Oh,
I think.
I could dress the boy up like Jack?
Yeah.
I don't think
Jackie could be Rufio.
Oh, there you go. She'd probably do a Rufio. It's all coming together.
Steph is the Glenn Close character. No!
The Boo Box.
They're really consistent about how fucked up Neverland is regarding your ability to remember and, like, receive things.
Yeah.
I like that. That's pretty great. Like, Rufio probably has no fucking clue how old he is or whatever. You know, when he dies, like, he's remembered a week or two of his life.
And you can age in Neverland, right?
Yeah.
Just very slowly.
The book seems to imply that, yes, absolutely, yeah.
So Rufio's been there for a long time, too. Because he's like the next oldest one.
No, the oldest ones were Toodles.
Yeah, that was like a first generation thing.
And him.
Well, but even then, when they arrived, there was already kids there.
Oh, yeah.
Was there?
Yeah. That was just the Darling family. Wendy, Moira, Angela, Darling. I have a soft spot for two people with two middle names.
Speaking of some eyeliner, he does have pretty cool armor, though.
Yeah, the bones.
Bangarang!
And this was Pirates Cove. I think is the name of this
Okay.
town, isn't it?
I don't remember.
I didn't notice. Something I like the idea of is because kids have the ability to imagine things. They're actually a lot stronger than, you know.
That's why if they could fly, too. If they could fly and then they had all these almost weird-like powers, why are their weapons so effective?
Well, yeah, exactly. Why are small mirrors capable of blinding large amounts of men?
Or this
Because the kids imagine that's what it would happen.
some sort of egg cannon should be knocking people off their feet.
Yeah, that was always stupid, the egg thing. Just because he crows like a rooster. I'm okay with this, but it should have been longer range.
Like hurting people. Ah! Oh my god!
No, like he just spreads areas of effect, so all of a sudden everyone's falling down.
Except for the kids, because they can fly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right over the top of it, while all the pirates are falling down.
No, thud butt. How that means he was sitting on someone else for them to stick their legs up like that?
No, not tomatoes.
Well, kids imagine this being effective. It is effective.
Oh, it burns! Or, like I said, knocks them off their feet. Should have happened a lot more. Bangarang, Peter!
How Thudbut's just this, like, just unstoppable monster of a fighter.
Literally, he's doing more than anyone else.
There you go. Hey, burns! I can't believe how bad it burns. What are these crazy kids spraying people's eyes? It burns. There should have been a lot more Lost Boys than everybody thought, too.
This whole second tree.
What were all those people that Captain Hook, all those kids Captain Hook had in his private quarters?
Children conceived by pirates might be set aside to make sure like they really don't get involved with the Lost Boys.
Stab. Stab, stab,
Stab, stab. Stabs them both in the back. I'm a pirate. Look at that guy liner.
If you do hit that outfit, you gotta do.
You gotta do the armored one.
No, the guy liner.
All right.
Have Steph do it for you because she's a girl that can do makeup.
She can just do makeup, some natural.
Yeah, it's a girl thing.
What is that guy, Neil? How did he just, like, not know Peter Pan was already there?
Well, he's just... Peter Pan's literally been gone for thousands of years from
30
their
years.
point of view.
For time untold.
Yeah, from their point of view.
Or it's been like 2 days to them. It's been a long weekend.
Well, yeah, the way memory works is so
and
fucked
time
up.
just all bleeds together.
Do you know? I guess I do.
Power of imagination. That wasn't even a fake skeleton. They just literally killed a giant in some way.
Oh no! He got there quick. No, not be something sad.
I wish it wasn't stabbed in the heart.
I wish I had a dad like you. Oh no! No, trust me, you don't want a dad like that. Look
Well,
how
his
fucked up
dad
kid
raped
is.
and murdered him. So.
Yeah, right? Not Rufio!
Rufio.
I guess that armor was ineffective.
That's why he switched switched swords. Because he had his big, thick, captain's sword? What do they call him? It's not a scimitar. But, to his fencing sword.
He went to an epee.
There you go.
But yeah, I actually like the fencing swords. There's 3 of them apparently, and they have different roles and stuff. It's really interesting. Not the sport, but the rules. Yeah. He got over Rufio's death real easily.
Yeah.
He's like, just
Yeah.
live and let live.
He's only known him for 2 days.
No, I mean, like, shit.
That's just how things are in Neverland. There you go.
It's always been bad form. It was never poor form. That was the contention we had there, Leon.
Well, we're not done yet. Because we haven't got to that part of the movie. Remember, because Jack says something. So is Jack going to say bad form? Or is he going to say poor form?
I think when the crocodile eats him, I swear, I think he says poor form.
No, because he uses his hook to cut his arm. And then the kid runs out, poor form, bad form, something like that. That's the point of contention. Is it bad or is it poor? To the death.
James T. Hook.
Is it James T? No, that's correct.
No. Yeah. Captain James T. Hook.
I like how he's wearing 2 coats. 2 long coats.
Dresses. That's a dress.
It's not a dress.
I don't know.
Just because you're not wearing pants doesn't make it a dress.
Doesn't it?
No!
I think the material would make it a dress.
That does actually look a lot like a dress, though.
Yeah.
But
It's a skirt at least.
it's a long coat.
It's
It's actually more like a long vest because it doesn't have sleeves.
Isn't that just what a dress is?
No, it's not.
It's a sundress.
I don't know. I don't know the actual textbook definition of a dress or of a long vest, but I'm gonna go with long vest. Even though he does have a big bow in his hair as well. I mean, and the frilly sleeves and shit, and the shoes. It's not the most masculine outfit. Oh look, he's wearing pantaloons. They're not just tights. He's just wearing high socks.
His dress is open now.
I'm telling you, it's a long vest.
Who's spinning that wheel? That's not an automatic thing.
Runs off the current. He did say panning. He is saying panning. They've been saying panning the whole time.
They probably change it in post production. They're like, no, it's too on the nose.
Well, we'll check it in.
No, I've looked it up. It is banning as far as every official source.
Yeah, I keep saying banning.
But all the kids and all of them have
everybody
saying
was saying panning.
They've always been saying panning.
I thought that was the joke or whatever.
Because banning is actually kind of a name where panning is not.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Don't do this to us, Jake.
It's
Don't do this to us.
5 minutes before it's over.
Rufio is dead! Rufio is dead!
He said bad form. Here we go. Give me the hook. Did he say flag it?
No, he said blackguard.
There was no subtitle for it.
There was. It was brief. It was a lot. It was shorter than the time it took him to say it.
Did he kick the sword? That was pretty smooth.
Such a good performance. Like shit.
He's a true master of his craft.
Like, imagine. I don't know. It's such a stupid fucking character for him to do what he did. Like, I'm legitimately impressed. Just let me put my wig back on. He also killed Rufio.
Yeah, didn't you watch him gut that poor boy?
He's gonna keep hunting the kids.
They're kids.
There's nowhere to go to, Peter. There's nowhere to go to.
You were right. Your world is scary. It's a big crocodile.
That is a giant crocodile.
Oh, here's the power of imagination paying off. All of a sudden, this long dead crocodile is gonna like eat him.
That's the crocodile that took his hand.
No. Peter Pan took his hand and fed it to the crocodile. And the crocodile just liked the way it tasted so much that it started hunting Captain Hook. So Captain Hook tricked it into eating a clock.
A forever wound clock.
That way he would know when the crocodile was
Because
close.
he could hear the ticking.
Yep.
You guys remember a lot more about the cartoon than I do.
It's not the cartoon. Well, I guess that is in the cartoon too. I don't think they explain that part though. I haven't seen the cartoon. It's only 50 minutes long. We probably should have watched that first.
It's like how empty the lives of the Lost Boys will be now. Without the fight.
They can always kill Indians, apparently.
I'm pretty sure the Indians are all dead. They make a reference to it, right? When Shmi's talking about, let's go kill some Indians or something.
Tiger Lily. Let's go kill Tiger Lily's people. Well, there's like 3 left. Make all the kids glow, you goddamn stupid bitch. Fuck you.
Take it with you. Let them live normal lives on Earth. I think I can fly. And he just falls over. Ah. I guess I still hate you.
Make me like tacos when I'm hungry.
Yeah, because of just one happy thought.
Yeah, is this easier
I'll
for
be just
adults?
behind you. Like 40 years later, he comes back.
Oh shit, that'd be great.
Bangarang! I got Tink pregnant.
You know that little black child you adopted? That was Thudbutt.
As far as kid armor goes, it's not too bad.
Well,
It's a bamboo and like shells and stuff. In a kid's war, that would actually work pretty well. You kid who's never talked. Maybe those gay Boy Scout twins. The greaser.
Psych. Ace sitting there looking all pissed.
It should have been me! Comes back after the violent Civil War.
Yeah. Thudbutt
What
wins.
is the Lost Boys Civil War?
Yeah. I was gonna say, like, Thudbutt wins because he's less calorically responsible. Like, good job, Peter.
Bird bomb! Okay.
It makes sense why they set him up as, like, a fucking brawler, right?
Well, I was just going to say, he did do the most during that battle. Like, everyone else did stuff, but...
There's not a lot left. All the rest of the Lost Boys dead?
I think so.
There were some heavy losses in that pirate war.
Well,
They don't
gotta
show
get rid of the
child
ones that are old.
corpses. No, they weren't even older. They were just less good fighters.
They just didn't live.
they were too old to be a Lost Boy. Rufio was allowed to die. It's a conspiracy.
He probably wanted to die. I don't want to grow up.
We go to Dancing Pirates, 9/11.
Lizard Men, Illuminati, 9/11, Rufio. Banger rang.
Why did you get close to me? That was weird.
Just get in bed and pretend like you've been sleeping here the whole time. I'm really gonna fuck with her.
Phil Collins is going to call us a liar.
Phil Collins. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. That's actually Phil Collins, right?
Yeah.
Nice. I'm not too good with the music references.
Some bitch. How do these doors get open and it's freezing cold inside here all of a sudden?
Why am I so cold?
She's got cold eyes.
Dead eyes, like a doll's eyes.
No.
What are you hallucinating, bitch? They're right there.
So much of this is fucked up. This is really fucked up.
Guess
Like,
what, mother?
you know, like, think of it from, like, the various people's point of view. Like, what's been going on. That's fucked. That is so fucked.
And he's got a penis in his mouth.
He's that kind of pan.
Call him Penis Pan.
This is where they find his corpse. Froze to death underneath Peter Pan.
He wasn't even looking for his kid. He's looking for his cell phone that his wife threw out the day before. Hey there, Bob Jobskins.
What are you doing here?
Shut your boots, governor.
He's cockney as shit.
Fancy a shag in the loo?
All right. Vaguely. I briefly took Chantix when I was younger, and you really feel when you're falling asleep. So like that, where she's talking about where you like start to fall asleep and start to dream, you're like way aware of it. It's an odd transition too.
I've been doing that to myself willingly, using heavy pot usage, followed by 2 to 3 days of not smoking
Extended periods of not getting high.
It fucks with your dreams. It really does. It's great. I really like it.
You know, I wanted to keep taking it, the Chantix, because I was really like lucidly living
That's
my
something
dreams.
Leon brought up, right? A lot
Yeah.
of people were abusing Chantix.
Yeah,
Like,
and people,
abusing-
yeah. So well, you can just tell it really fucks with you, because it's like you feel a lot, like, you know, it fucks with your head. It's cool stuff. I tried to keep some, but I think the pills got wet. I was like, I'm gonna get fucked up, and I'm gonna pop a bunch of these pills.
Oh, if you ever want to try and reproduce that, just go smoking without 3 days. If
I don't
you're
think
like
Jake
me,
can go
I don't think
3
I could
hours.
do something like that.
so I was kind of
My
saying,
life,
like, I think you're more dedicated to the marijuana.
I think the longest that Jake has been sober while awake is probably airplane flights. Seriously.
You usually get high before you get in the airplane.
Yeah, but I mean, what is it, 9-10 hours?
Depends on where
of
you go.
consciousness.
That's where edibles come in. You got edibles. You got a vape pen. Some of that breath freshener, even though it doesn't make your breath fresh. Oh, I would beat that kid. He's just schizophrenic.
Throws him right out the window.
What's that? What's that? He's bipolar.
Huh?
He is all over the board. What happened to you, Wendy? You're so old.
As he's looking at his wife.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
$5 billion. I know I'm Peter Pan and all that, but I have to take this. And beyond?
My marbles.
He's a pretty built old man, huh? Look at his shoulders on that
he's
guy.
broad-shouldered. That's for sure. My marbles.
It's cool that his happy place is a physical thing. Now he gets to be happy again. Straight out the window.
Crazy.
He's
old
in the
codger.
room. He's like in the corner. My marbles, my marbles. Dancing right by the window.
Exposing his testicles to people.
See my marbles.
I like how he started laughing as he said the word exposing. You know where it's going.
Yeah, I knew what was coming.
Yeah.
Because he's by the window. Good morning, world. Sun's coming out. My marbles.
I forgot about this.
He's gonna go fuck Neverland up. Liz, no. Oh,
There's
she's
no
really into it.
stars. I don't know how I'm gonna get there. He just flies off into nowhere.
This is basically my dreams, by the way. I don't need a powder or marbles. I can just fly.
I've had flying dreams before.
I've had flying
My
powder
standard
before.
dreams are flying dreams.
They usually end with a crash, though.
My standard dreams are flying dreams, so it's annoying that people are like, I'm flying! Like, yeah, hey, Dad.
Yeah, welcome to the club.
No one else can fly. They just don't give a flying fuck that I can fly.
Wow.
It's so annoying.
Oh, there's how he's gonna find it.
He's not even going the right way. It's the second star on the right.
He just went up to the London Brit Wrongs.
The Brigamarag.
Man, CGI was so great back then. I can see
You
the
did it,
strengths.
Spielberg. You did it.
He did do it, actually. He was really getting into that Rufio. Just put more guideline on it. I want more midriff.
Kathleen Kennedy.
Yeah, are you surprised? She basically wrote your childhood.
He did get first billing.
He
With
did get
Dustin
first
Hoffman.
billing, yeah.
What the fuck? Oh, you see how fucked the codec is? That around the names there's all these little yellow dots?
Uh-huh.
That's how fucked the YouTube codec is.
I think it's more just the movie itself.
No, it's YouTube.
No, it's YouTube.
Yes.
It's not supposed to be seen this way. It was never meant to be seen in
No,
this
they
decade.
made the cheapest, shittiest codec.
Well, that's how you're able to get it for $3.99.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Kind of, yeah.
Well, because we could probably... It has the option to get, like, the Ultra version. But I never want to pay because it's like
Ultra high,
$10.
super
$10
def.
more. Yeah.
Whatever they...
And I bet if we did that, it probably would be... You wouldn't get any of this.
For the one-time
Michael
viewing
Caine.
we're doing, this is perfectly fine.
Yeah, exactly.
John Williams.
It's just, if I'm, like, buying a movie for, like, permanent thing, like, having it this quality, I'd be fucking angry.
Oh, did I tell you there's a new, unrelated to all this, season of Rick and Morty came out. It's already, like, halfway through.
Yeah, and the voice actors that got replaced, the unfortunately accused fucking guy.
Justin.
Yeah, Justin Roiland.
You can't even tell.
No, but he should never have been replaced.
Yeah, nobody's arguing with that.
Oh,
Favorite
fucking
part?
Hester.
Maybe he's mistaken.
Favorite part?
No, Hester went at me.
Favorite part?
All right. After the watch along. So if I had to pick one favorite part, I would say when Rufio got penetrated.
Figures.
Oh shit! Favorite part.
One
The
thing.
consistency of what they made it seem that Neverland does to your memories.
All right.
Where-
You brought that up a couple
most
times.
fucked up part.
Yeah.
Favorite part. Peter kind of almost forgot he had kids.
That was quick too. He hadn't even been there 3
The
days.
kids forgot they had a parent. All that shit.
Well, I don't
That
think the
was-
girl. She never forgot, right?
She was really kind of she put effort into it, where the others didn't, to an extent. But yeah, I think that's kind of my favorite part. What about you?
Mermaids.
All right.
You sound
Those
like
are
my
some
dad.
hot outfits.
You sound like my dad.
Dad, a big fan of mermaids too.
You think so, by the way you talked about this fucking movie. A Simpler Time. I guess it was cheaper to live in California back then, or he just had a good job or something. As he talked about, he had his own house and he was rebuilding a car. Dating some wannabe actress.
I looked up the prostitutes. They did fine. I mean, I don't know.
What about the mermaids? Did you look up any of them?
No.
Oh,
They didn't get killed or whatever. No
No, they
speaking
wouldn't
lines.
have. No speaking lines.
You can be uncredited. I like how everybody just gets an assistant. Dustin Hoffman had
Polish
two.
Jewish descent.
Doesn't he a Kirshner?
I take it all back. Oh, wait a minute.
All right, well.
Who's I supposed to be looking up? Oh,
One of the mermaids, the redheaded one.
Any of the mermaids.
Any of the mermaids, really.
Cast.
That's going to do it.
If this is a place that... What else would I look?
You would have to start with redheaded mermaid from Hook. You got to work backwards. You can, this is the thing. Oh, maybe
Mermaid.
Oh, there you go. The redheaded one.
Regina Russell Benali.
All right.
Oh, well.
Well, it's about as redheaded as I thought she'd be.
Is that?
Maybe Shannon Marie Keese. I mean, you can't...
I already forgot. Yeah.
we don't know enough about their looks.
Yeah. All right, well, hey.
Hey, it was worth a shot.
Yeah.
Uncredited.
Everybody loves a mermaid.
Or Stephanie First with no picture associated.
This is the one thing she did.
Yeah.
Jerry
Jerry
Maguire.
Maguire. Yeah.
Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch.
Saved by the Bell as Jennifer Wade.
Oh, yeah.
I remember her.
She got some play right around the early 90s, and then that was it.
91 to 96, and then done.
She was former girlfriend. Not even a name in Jerry Maguire. Wow. All right, well.
She's like in a picture, you know, like...
Oh, that'd be great.
That would be fantastic.
Oh, my.
Conga rating. I'm saying...
I don't know. I wouldn't want to watch Congo again.
I would watch one Congo versus this.
Oh, see,
I like
I
this
thought
movie.
it was pretty good.
I go... If it's less than a single, you go into like decimals. So 0.2 Congos. I'd rather watch this 5 times before I watch Congo twice.
Ooh, I don't know about that. I could watch this twice before I watch
I could
Congo.
maybe watch this one more time.
Before rewatching Congo?
Yeah.
How? Okay,
One
so,
more
like,
time before I watched Congo.
But you're forced to do either one.
Well,
So,
so
you
it's...
go Congo hook, Congo hook, Congo hook forever?
All right.
Not 2 hooks, Congo.
Can I make
2 hooks,
a
Congo?
recommendation for the next one? Fern Gully.